What's going on, guys? Nick here. Today we're going to be installing Spyder C-style headlights onto the WRX. I'm definitely not a fan of the clear housing on the headlights. They do have blacked out ones that are the OEM, but I thought I'd get something with a little bit more of an aftermarket look to it, so we went with these. They're from OEM Massive's website, but since I have the HID model on my car, they send you these, which aren't the switchback turn signals. They're just the regular ones from Spyder, and you have to swap you swap the low beam housing over, but the high beam and the turn signal there's already a light for. So we're going to take the front bumper off, pull these headlights out, and we're going to start installing these. Okay, we have the hood popped. There's going to be a couple clips that have to be removed that are holding the bumper on. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 up here. Flathead screwdriver will get them off. Then back down here, we're going to have to turn the wheel, and there are, down in here we have 3 screw types, so they have a little screw, they pop out, and then you can pop the clips off. So there's 3 here, 3 on the other side. Like I said, 4 on the top here, and then underneath, okay, so we have another one right here. There's going to be one right here, and then the same on the other side. So we're going to remove all these clips, and we're going to get the front bumper off so that we can access the headlights to get them off. So there were 2 more clips that I couldn't get to. This one actually snapped, so I'm going to have to find a way to replace this one right here. So that one broke, but it clips in here. And there's also the same on the other side that holds it in right here. So now the bumper should be completely free, and we can remove it. Okay, the front bumper is removed. Yes, I know my crash bar is red. When the towing shit was all removed off the front end of the car, a brand new crash bar from Subaru was like $1,000. So we found this one in a junkyard that was good, and I believe it was only like $250 or so. So it was like a quarter of the price. So crash bar's red. I get it. Don't hound me for it. Now we're gonna have to remove the headlight, which there is a bracket here. So there's a bolt here, there's a bolt here, and there's a bolt here. So we're going to remove all 3 of those, remove the headlights, and then we're going to have to swap the low beam housing, which is this one on the back of the headlight. We'll show you when we get it all out. That is going to have to be swapped over to those headlights, and the high beam is fine and the turn signal is fine. It comes with them on that. So we're going to get these out. Okay, so I found a couple more bolts that were holding it in, plus a clip. So we had one little plastic clip that was right here, holding in the top of the light. Then we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bolts holding it in. And then there was a clip here on this wire, and then 2 connections. And we have the headlight off. So this is the stock OEM. And then this is the Spyder from OEM Massive site. And we have to swap over, let me see, flip this up, make our lives easier here. So this has to be swapped over to here. Everything in here has to be swapped over to here. So this piece right here is your stock turn signal, and it's relocated on this to go here. So this and this is the same, even though it's on different parts of the light. But like I said, this has to be swapped. I believe this is your headlight leveling motor, possibly. So this has to be swapped. All your connections have to be swapped. So a lot of swapping we're going to be doing here. So stay tuned for that. And hopefully I don't screw this up. Okay, everything is swapped over to the aftermarket Spyder headlights. That module on top has a screw in the bottom of it with a clip that has to be reinstalled. Passing it up through the headlight here is a little bit of a challenge. If you pry it with a flathead screwdriver, the plastic a little bit, it'll make enough room that you could pass that through and put it up to this and plug it in. Other than that, I think the only other thing I couldn't do was swap over the headlight leveling, which I believe is this module right here. I couldn't find a way to get it off of the car without like breaking anything. Basically, I tried twisting this, if I can do it with one hand. So you twist it, and then when you pull it, the whole headlight assembly on the inside moves. So I think it's just connected to it. I didn't find a way to take it off. If you guys have done this before and you found a way to take it off, let me know, and I might in the future swap it over. But as of right now, the headlights are in, turn signal's already in there, high beam's already in there. So this little cap has to be reinstalled onto the back of here. This wire should be tucked in. So this has to be installed like so. Put all the screws in and then put the headlight in, and then we'll start on the other one. Okay, side note, you do have to reinstall these onto the car so that the bumper clips in. I forgot that the clips were on here, so that was my mistake. We're gonna install these now. There's like a little bolt right back in there. There's one that hangs down off of the light right here, if I can focus, right here, and then one on the bottom right there, I believe. Oh, and one more thing. If you're installing this and you don't swap over the headlight leveling, this is the plug for it right here. You're going to want to tape this off with like electrical tape or something. So I'm going to find a way to tape this off so that we don't have any problems down the road with water getting in there. So that's going to have to be addressed. But other than that, everything's good. Okay, so we have this clip taped off, so there's no water going to be getting into this clip. And this is all working over here. Tested all the lights, they all work as well. We're just gonna have to bolt this up, put the front bumper back on the car, and then we should be good. Alright guys, here is the final product. This is with the daytime running light C lights on, kind of like how the BRZ has. Oh, it looks so good. I'm so happy with this. I'll turn on these are the low beams. Beautiful. And then I'll put the four ways and the high beams on so you guys can see that. So four ways, high beam. Oh, that's perfect. Alright guys, so that's how you install Spyder C-style headlights for all 2008 to 2014 Subaru WRXs. The install wasn't horrible for it. It probably took like 2 hours after pulling the bumper off, swapping everything over. Not too bad. We're going to see how these hold up over time, but I do think they look 1,000 times better than the stock ones. So if you guys have any questions about the install, feel free to leave it in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.